Hey folks, it's Brian Pate from the Pate Realty Group. I'm going to give this just a minute. I'm about a minute and a half early, going live at 7:30. We're going to be discussing the stay-at-home order in Charlotte and Mecklenberg County and the implications and the possibilities coming up of what's going on potentially with the Raleigh area. So I know we're going to have a bunch of people joining on, so give me just a minute. I'm going to kind of count down here. I got a lot of friends from the Raleigh area and from the Charlotte area that are going to be joining. So lots of realtors. Welcome, everybody. Seeing lots of folks coming on already. Very good. Let me see if I can get my glasses cleaned off here. I hope everybody's doing okay. Hello, Justin McNair, Bruce Hess. How are you guys doing? Hi, Robin. I know you're down in the middle of all of this stuff. Travis, thank you for your help, buddy. I appreciate it. Hi, Teresa. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so let's get to the discussion here. In case you have not heard, Robin. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at names popping up. I apologize. Bear with me. Hey, Nick. Okay. So let's get to this Charlotte Mecklenburg stay-at-home order. I'm going to read to you what the Charlotte Mecklenburg Area Board of Realtors has said. This is from the North Carolina Association of Realtors president that has issued this. So I'm just going to take a moment and read through this so that you hear it exactly as I'm reading it. So here's the statement. Working in conjunction with the North Carolina Association of Realtors, the following statement has been issued by NC Realtors President Maren Brisson-Kuster to help provide an initial interpretation of Mecklenburg County's stay-at-home order as it relates to real estate brokerage and property management. You will see that there are several areas that need further clarification. We'll send updates as more information becomes available. Now I'm going to discuss the real estate side of it, then I'm going to talk about the general. So if you're here and you're not a realtor, you may want to stick around. Earlier today, Mecklenburg County and all municipalities therein issued a stay-at-home order beginning Thursday, March 26th at 8 a.m. That's Thursday at 8 a.m. This order will remain in effect for 3 weeks, but can be revised or repealed at any time. The North Carolina NC Realtors staff and local staff at the association are continuing to review the order and seek clarification on many of the outlined directives, but here is the current assessment. Some real estate related businesses were designated as essential services. Included in this list are banks, lenders, appraisers, attorneys, and title companies. So you might remember yesterday the governor's executive order also required register of deeds to continue operating. While this means that closing activities can still continue, it is unclear as to the manner in which they will be accomplished, whether they'll be remote or in-person submissions. Additionally, many critical trades are allowed to continue to work, including building and construction, plumbers, electricians, exterminators, cleaning and janitorial staff, HVAC, painting, moving and relocation services, and other service providers who provide services that are necessary to maintain the safety, sanitation, and essential operation of residences, essential activities, and essential businesses and operations. All of those should help property managers continue their operation. Beginning Thursday morning, travel is restricted for all non-essential activities. If you're not working in an essential business or conducting an approved activity, you must stay at home. Real estate brokerage is not included as an essential business or activity. That means beginning Thursday morning, realtors will not be allowed to conduct most business activities outside of their homes within Mecklenburg County. That does not mean that your business must stop. However, your normal business activities like showings and open houses must now cease or be conducted remotely from your homes. The order does not include any explicit references to multiple items included in the closing process, including but not limited to inspections, walkthrough inspections, in-person closings, and the staff is continuing to gather clarifications on those and other points. So what does that mean? What this basically means, folks, is that you are, needless to say, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane right now. This is going to sound warped, but this is very intriguing to me as to what's been going on over the last couple of weeks. Basically, what's happened in Mecklenberg County with the stay-at-home order is everybody that's non-essential can no longer work. They would have to work from home. So the good news is your continuing education courses, which, by the way, are listed over here. I've got my link for my CE classes coming up. But the continuing education courses are still going to go online. There will be no in-person CE. None of the regular operations, going out to put up a sign, it sounds like, is outside of the realm of this. We're still not sure about the details of inspections. I've had a couple of my home inspectors that have contacted me and said, hey, does this include me? The answer is, I don't know. And I'll have to get some clarification, and we'll probably get some more clarification over the next day or so as to what it means. Now, again, for those of you that are just joining, we're talking about the Mecklenberg County stay-at-home order, basically, for lack of a better term. It's only for Mecklenburg County right now. I would not be surprised. This is Brian's opinion, by the way. Brian's opinion and Brian's only. But I would not be surprised if we would see the same thing in both Wake and Durham County in the next couple of days. It would not surprise me to see most of North Carolina, if not a statewide stay-at-home or shelter-in-place requirement in the state of North Carolina before this weekend. So I would not be surprised, and we need to start preparing for this. Bottom line is this: if you're running a small business, you got to learn to adjust. If you're running a restaurant that's doing takeout and delivery now, you may not be able to do that here in the next couple of days. So you need to be looking at opportunities. Everybody is looking for new ways to operate their business, and you should be working on this right now, not waiting. Don't wait until the order happens. Have a plan in place. So for me, to give you an example, I've got a listing that's supposed to go live on the market on Thursday, and we were scheduled to do an open house on Saturday. Well, per this stay-at-home order in Charlotte, I would not be allowed to do that open house. So instead, I'm going to be doing that as a virtual open house. So we'll be doing that Saturday at 1 o'clock if you want to see what that looks like. We've got video and details about the house. I'll spend about 15-20 minutes going through it, let people look at some photos, etc. We'll walk you through all of that. But the bottom line is this: if you're in Charlotte, after Thursday morning at 8 a.m., you can't show houses. You can't hold an open house. If it's not a closing procedure, you're not supposed to be there. And luckily, most of the closing attorneys that I know of in this area have not been allowing agents to attend closings for at least a week at this point. So that's the good news. We are seeing that. The other good news is we're still seeing activity on the MLS. There's lots of stuff going on. There are new listings going on the market. There are homes going under contract. People are out there buying. It's probably going to start to slow down here, though, if we get a statewide stay in place. And we're also going to be dealing with this, as I talked about a couple of days ago in my broadcast. We're probably already in a recession. We won't know it until after the numbers actually come out, but we're likely already in a recession with what this virus has done since the end of February. So keep that in mind. Bottom line is this: for real estate agents, you need to figure out what you're going to be doing on Thursday or Friday when the eventual shutdown happens. Again, Brian's opinion. Nothing has been ordered statewide at this point. So I don't think we are going to be, I don't think we're going to have to think about this, because it's going to happen. It's just logical. You're seeing it happen all over the place. We're one of the top 35 metropolitan areas in the country for population. They're going to have to shut us down at some point. And we've got to understand, we're doing this now so that we're not still dealing with this in September and October. Because if we don't do anything, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so Nick Stafford's asked a question: what about final walkthroughs? Nick, right now, I'm assuming that a final walkthrough would be part of the essential process of closing. I'm going to be uploading a link. Lynn Helder, you just clicked on the link that I was going to share here in a moment. Lynn Elder's posted a link, and I'll post that here on Facebook for you in just a few minutes. But it's a link to what Mecklenburg County is actually doing and what their rules and regulations. So for closings, Nick, you're not going to be going to the closings yourself. You may walk through the house with the client, but you're probably not going to go to those closings at this point. So don't be surprised, which means you've got to be ahead of your game. You need to get all of your paperwork into the closing attorney. You need to be looking over those closing statements, the ALTA statements, etc. If you've got if you got money that needs to be wired in for a closing, there are a lot of people that are buying cash right now that are taking money out of their investment accounts from an Edward Jones type account, for example. You've got things like that to look at. But people that are borrowing money, their money's going to be there. The bank's going to continue to try to do business. They're an essential part of this, and they're going to continue to work. So let's review again. For those of you that have just joined, I'm going to kind of go back through this and repeat a little bit. So there's a stay-at-home order at Mecklenburg County. It begins Thursday morning at 8 a.m. on March 26th. And what my prediction is that we see either the triangle area go under that here in the next couple of days and receive that order. It would not surprise me to see a statewide order with that. Hello, looks like Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. So in other words, what we've got to do is prepare. You need to prepare your sellers. You need to prepare your buyers. The hardest part for these, for me with these, the people I'm most worried about are the ones that are in town right now at a hotel and they're planning on looking at houses this weekend. That's probably not going to happen. Already significantly not happening, guaranteed not happening if you're in the Charlotte area. I'm still of the opinion that Durham and Wake counties and the surrounding counties will probably shut down. Wilmington area probably going to get the same thing. Most of the beaches are closed. There are a lot of hotels that are actually closing right now and not even operating. So again, that's what we know at this point. Lots of information still flowing through, a lot of clarification needed. I will come on here again tomorrow morning and have another discussion and give you an update on what I find out. But again, just to recap, stay-at-home order in Charlotte, Mecklenburg County area beginning at 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, March 26th. Only essential business, and showings and open houses and things like that are not essential business. Only the closing process. Now, the good news is for property managers, you've probably got the ability to go out and see your properties. If you own a property that you're renting, you've got the ability to go out and actually see those. There's an email coming from NCAR, from what I understand, NC Realtors, that'll outline all of the details. But when NC Realtors is involved with this and they're trying to answer questions, that tells you the state's getting ready to do something. So that's what I got for you. Again, while you're on here, I want to make sure that you sign up for your CE classes if you haven't already taken them. I've got, if you go to my website, it's on the link here, brianpateseminars.com. I've got everything through April 15th. It's all online. It's all up there, both my superior courses and the individual ones that I'm offering. Superiors courses are going to be morning and afternoon. They're going to be all day for 8 hours. If you don't feel like sitting in front of the computer for 8 hours straight, you can sign up for one of the 4-hour classes. I'm not doing a Brian Pate Seminars class for more than 4 hours in a single day. Also want to let you know, a lot of agents have asked me about this, about doing a public version for your clients on the secrets of residential investing. I will be doing that class. It's going to be the second Friday of April. I believe it's April 10th. We're going to be doing that from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. So if you've got clients that are interested in taking that course, they can sign up for it. It's only $25 a person online. It'll be 2 hours. We'll answer all of their questions. We'll be doing all of these on Zoom. So if you want to take one of those classes, you probably want to go ahead and get Zoom uploaded onto your computer. The app is fantastic. All right, let me get some of these questions. Yeah, I saw the Ashley Wilson, Ashley DeWeese. Sorry, Ashley, I'm still getting used to that after knowing you as Ashley Wilson for years. There is a lot of info on inspections and what type of inspections can be done. It's mostly going to be for property managers that are inspecting for safety purposes. HVAC systems, steps, painters, and people like that are going to be able to continue working. They are considered essential. So for right now, that's what we know. Again, I'll have some more details for you tomorrow morning. I'm not sure exactly what time I will go live, but probably somewhere around 10 o'clock would be my guess in the morning to give you an update on what we know. So again, for those of you that are just joining us, Charlotte Mecklenberg with a stay-at-home order that begins Thursday morning, the 26th at 8 a.m. Only essential can be out and about, and that does not include real estate agents for the most part. So be aware, we are getting some clarification. Thanks again. Have a great night. By the way, go have some fun with your family inside. Don't just watch a movie. Play a game. Do some dancing. Do stupid stuff. It's time to have fun. Reconnect with that family and enjoy this time. It's been kind of fun for me, and I hope you enjoy it just as much. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Peace.